Right, so yeah, too much and run out of time, but I've just got one last question for you, Danny. So how do you sponsor people into the business and get them to treat it like it's a real business?
Okay, that is a very good question. And I think it all starts from finding out what they want. And I think I gave a bit of an example about this today when I recorded a video about if you hired somebody like a PT instructor to help keep you fit and motivated and coach you in terms of exercise. Yes, that PT instructor would be there to coach you and motivate you and support you and help you. But equally, you would have to meet them halfway, because if you were not bothered by what service they were providing for you and you just stayed in bed when you were supposed to be at a coaching session, that PT instructor is not going to keep literally phoning you up and saying, come on, are we doing this? Are we doing this running this morning? Are we doing this? Are you coming to boot camp? Have you listened to this? Have you took this nutrition? Have you done this? They wouldn't do it because you're not meeting them halfway. So when you coach somebody to set up their own shop, their own business in Arbonne, you need to find out what they actually want. So Natalie, if it was me and you, and you've asked me about my business and we sat down either online like this or over a phone call or whatever it may be, I would ask you what you want. So I'd say something like this, and you can answer this as though you didn't have an Arbonne business. So I'd say, Natalie, where would you see yourself in 5 years' time if time and money was no issue? So let's say you've got £5,000 to £10,000 a month, every single month, coming into yours and Gary's account, but neither of you have to work for that money anymore. It's residual income. Doesn't matter where it's come from, but what would life look like for you and Gary and your 3 lovely, beautiful babies if you had between £5,000 and £10,000 a month every single month and money was not a worry for you?
Oh God, it would be absolutely amazing. We'd go on holidays, we'd go on days out, we'd do family things together. It would just be amazing. Probably drive a really nice car each. It would just be great.
Yeah. Is there anywhere where you'd volunteer?
Oh, definitely. If I was in that position, I would definitely give time back and volunteer for. There's a lot of places I think that I would volunteer for, like it would be children orientated, I think, for me. So whether it be children with really serious illnesses that needed, like family needed a bit of respite, something like that, where I could help, whether it be going to get that shopping for that person that can't leave the house because of the child or something like that. It would be something where perhaps the funding nowadays is so little or non-existent because all the funding's getting cancelled for things and people are losing jobs. It would be something like that, I think.
Yeah. Wow. Where would you live? Would you stay where you are?
That I do not know. I wouldn't stay where we were. We'd have a lovely, lovely house, but I wouldn't know where, because I'm a bit torn on location at the moment. There's so many nice places around here, but it would be a beautiful house, and it would be surrounded by green.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. What about private school for the kids?
Probably not private school, because the children are at such a lovely school now, and they go to a Catholic school, and they love it and they're thriving. So I probably wouldn't change their schooling to a private school, but it would be great to think that I had that option if I ever wanted to.
Yeah. Wow. Oh gosh, that sounds amazing. Okay, so doing what you and Gary are currently doing, so I know that you're looking after the children while he's going off to the oil rigs working, doing what you guys as a family are currently doing, how long will it take for you as a family and Gary's income to be earning between £5,000 and £10,000 a month?
A long time.
Oh really? Okay. And how does that make you feel?
Quite sad, because I know that it can be done, but I'm not doing it, and I have obviously dreams and aspirations in my head that how I want my life to be, and I know that living this current situation, it's not going to turn out like that.
Okay, yeah, gosh, I see what you mean. So you've kind of really only got 2 options, really. You either can find a way to make those amazing dreams happen that you've just said about, and like you say, volunteering your time to all of that and having those options and being able to take the kids abroad and stuff. So you can either find a way to make those dreams happen or give up on your dreams and just accept that reality really that's right now is for the rest of your lives. You know, given the option, which one would you do? Find a way to make them happen or give up on your dreams?
Oh my God, I'd never give up on my dreams. I'd find a way to make them happen.
Okay, all right. So basically, I'm going to go through about my business Arbonne, which could potentially be your vehicle to bringing in that £5,000 to £10,000 a month, working part-time around your children, around Gary's hours. I'm going to just spend the next 10 minutes just doing a presentation from Arbonne called a Discover Arbonne. It's not like death by PowerPoint. It's just to keep me on track. And then we'll go through a few questions at the end. So then I would go through the DA. And then at the end, I'd say, so did everything I say to you today make sense, Natalie?
Yes, it did.
Okay. Did I answer most of your questions?
Answered all and more of my questions.
Okay. And if you were given the right coaching and the support and the training, does this look like something that you could see yourself doing?
Definitely. If I had the right training and I didn't feel alone in the business, because with my husband working away currently, I feel alone anyway.
Yeah.
I think I most definitely would give this a go.
Wonderful. So that's basically, I mean, it doesn't always have to be that exact structure, but my biggest top tip for sponsoring people that are serious about this business is, one, finding out what they want, because that can vary per person. Find out what they want. They might want everything that obviously Natalie just said. They might just want a social life. They might just want the products, but you don't know until you ask. Find out what they want. Find out that it's important to them, because like Natalie said, she wouldn't give up on her dreams. But if somebody says to you, well, I just want to make like loads of money and not have to really do anything really, like there's no point helping sponsor somebody and coach somebody if they're not actually taking it that seriously. So I would say the first thing I would suggest doing, where possible, try and only sponsor people that are thinking that their online Arbonne business is literally like having a shop in the high street. It's going to be open 24/7. Yeah, granted, we don't work in our shop 24/7, but it's open for our clients and our customers to shop online for. Once we've taught them how to do it, they can shop online 24/7, whatever we're doing. So I think sponsor people that do think about their online Arbonne business like it is a shop that's cost them £200,000 to get set up and running. It's got overhead. They've got to keep it looking nice. They've got to keep their products nice. They've got to know their products. When new products come out, they need to learn about the products. They need to go to trainings where they can. Now, I know that when you sponsor people, some people will tell you they are absolutely serious about this, and then they get started, and then they close their shop door one night, and then their shop never opens again. And customers come to their door on the high. People, that does happen, but where possible, try and only sponsor people that actually want to treat this like the business that it is. Because the biggest mistake I made in the beginning was I literally was sponsoring everybody and saying to them, oh, you know, it's really easy way to make money. And yeah, Arbonne is simple. Arbonne's not hard. It's really simple. We just recommend products. But rather than saying, oh yeah, it's dead simple, I would say to them, right, this is a business and you are going to have to build it to get up off the ground. There's going to come a point where this business is going to just carry. Not that I will, but if I did, Natalie is so determined to build this business with her and her team. She's like a train on going like 200 miles per hour. I could not even stop Natalie. If I tried to stop her, I could not stop her. She's going, and that's it. She's going to the top and taking her team that want to go with her. But I've had to build that business to sponsor people like Natalie. And the better you get at Arbonne, the better the people are that you sponsor, that are dead serious and they're going to the top. And that is Natalie all over. And the whole team, I know if they want it as well, they can go to the top as well. But in the beginning, you do tend to you're just like, this is my business. Do you want to do this or not? So I would say just take your business really seriously, like it is a shop on the high street, that it is selling ultra premium, high quality products. If somebody says to you the products are too expensive, you don't need to get upset about it, because car salesmen that sell Porsche cars don't get upset when somebody says your cars are really expensive, I'm going to go buy a Fiesta. They're like, okay, that's fine if that's your cup of tea. So don't get upset. If someone says your products are expensive, it's not that your products are expensive, because they're not. It's just that they are quite happy buying rubbish. And that's okay. People are allowed to buy rubbish And you don't have to get upset about it. I honestly do not get upset when someone says to me, your products are too expensive, because I think that's fine. While I drive my brand new white Mercedes and go on my luxury holidays abroad, and you're going to, you know, Skegness Beach, not that there's anything wrong with that, but do you know what I mean? Don't get upset about it. Honestly, think about it as though someone's gone to a Porsche garage and said, the Porsche cars are too expensive, I'm going to buy a little old Fiesta. That's okay. The car salesman's not going to go home and cry about it and say, someone says the Porsche cars are expensive. So I would just sponsor people that are serious about their business, and they're not going to get hung up on complaining and moaning and making excuses. Oh my God, you don't want to sponsor people that literally give you that list of excuses. Well, I've got kids, so I can't do my Arbonne business. I've got this, so I can't do that. You don't need to hear it. You don't need to hear it. Don't let people give you excuses. Let them give you ideas of ways they can do their business. Fair enough, we all have different limitations, but you don't need to hear all the reasons why somebody can't do Arbonne. You need to hear about the reasons that they can and what they can do about it.
Amazing. Oh my God. Like, that was incredible. All the tips. I feel like we've just got this little private book that's enlisting all these secrets. Amazing. Okay? Yeah, that was amazing. Thank you so much, Danny. Thank you.
Right.
Oh
I'll
God.
stop the recording.
Helped everybody else, and anyone that tunes in and watches this video, because it has been recorded. I hope that somebody picks up these amazing tips. In fact, I almost feel like I don't want anyone to see it, so I can keep it. No, not really. Just kidding. I want the whole world to know about it, because it's so amazing. And it's sort of, you know, it's given me so many more doors that have opened, you know, that I sort of felt like I was just plodding on, and what happened, and now I'm in charge and I can do something about it. That's incredible. And the fact that I don't have to leave my children in order to sort of feel that way is incredible. So thank you so much.
When you open your shop tomorrow for business on the high street, don't shut the door and never go back in again.
Definitely not. It's never going to happen.
Leave it open 24/7.
Always.